So the other day I was talking to my friend, and he was showing me the alarms he has set for school. He has an alarm set every 5 minutes from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. That's 6 alarms every single morning. And this got me thinking, how many other people have 6 alarms set every single morning? From my personal experience, I have a lot of reasons to believe that people have trouble getting out of bed in the morning. I remember another time I was talking to my friends on a call and we were playing a game or whatever, and then my other friend joins, we're talking with him, and then we say, hey, come on, join the game, come play with us. And he's like, dude, I can't, I'm still in bed. And we're like, dude, it's like noon. So, I decided to make this video to help all those people who have trouble getting out of bed in the morning. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. It's okay. You're welcome. But there's 2 main things to keep in mind here. Number 1, what works for me might not work for you. I challenge you to, experiment, and if it doesn't work for you, try mixing it up a bit or doing something different and seeing what does work. And number 2, getting enough sleep and waking up are 2 completely different things. If you're not getting enough sleep, then it's going to be a lot harder to get up in the morning. Trust me, I know from personal experience, it's a lot harder. And I personally think that getting enough sleep is one of the most important things you can do every day, but that's a topic for a different video. So for now, let's get into how I wake up every morning. So about a year or so ago, I used to sleep in a ton too, and I wouldn't even get any extra sleep either. I'd just keep hitting snooze over and over and keep turning over in my bed. But then I would get up at 11 or 12 o'clock and I'm like, ugh, I feel so lazy. Like half the day is gone, I haven't even done anything yet. So to get around this, I tried doing some experimenting. And I'll mention all the methods that I tried, but only one of them really worked for me, so I'll mention that one specifically when we get there, but feel free to try out all the methods that I list here, because they might work for you. So the first method I tried was the double alarm method. This one was pretty straightforward. My clock actually has 2 alarms built into it already. Here's a picture, you can see it's like ancient technology over here. So this strategy was pretty simple. I just set 2 alarms. I set my first alarm for 5 minutes before I wanted to wake up, and then I set my second alarm for when I actually want to wake up. So the first alarm goes off and you're like, okay, I'm pretty sleepy, let me hit the snooze and turn this alarm off. But then by the time the second alarm goes off, then you're like, okay, I just got woken up a few minutes ago, so I'm not as sleepy as I was. Now it's like, okay, I guess I'm awake enough to get out of bed. So this strategy is pretty simple. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys have already tried this. If you've had success with it, that's great, but it didn't work completely great for me. So, the second strategy I tried was the music strategy. For Christmas, I got this little Google alarm clock. I'll put a picture of that here too. And basically, you can tell it to play music, link it to a Spotify playlist. So that was the strat there. I would just play music as my alarm instead of a ringing sound. And this did work because it got my brain recognizing music. It's like, oh, I like this. This is kind of pleasant. But the only bad downside is that you start to hate the song that's your alarm. So I had this song as my alarm. I'm like, oh, I love this song. And then after 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, I really hate this song. Every time I heard the song, I would just think of my alarm, and it would just make me naturally angry. So that's the downside of this. And still, that really wasn't working too great for me. So I decided to move on to another strategy. Okay, moving on to the third strategy, and this is the one that actually worked for me, that I'm still using to this day. I don't really have a name for it, but you'll understand once you see it. So there's a couple steps to this strategy here. First one is simple. You just set an alarm. Set an alarm on your phone or your watch or something, or maybe your alarm clock. But the trick is, when you're going to bed and you set your alarm, make sure it's out of reach of your bed. So if I had an alarm set on my watch here, I wouldn't place it right on my bedstand. I would place it on my dresser or something. Yeah, bonus points if you do it on a wood surface, because when the alarm starts vibrating, it makes a really annoying sound, and that will definitely get you up. And so after you go to sleep and you wake up and you hear your alarm, you'll try to reach for the snooze, but it won't be there. So the only way to actually turn off your alarm that's going to be really annoying is to get out of bed. It sounds so simple, but it works so well. It's such an ingenious strategy. And I've been using this literally every single day since I discovered it. You just set your alarm, it goes off, you're like, okay, I can't snooze, I have to get up now and get out of bed, and then you just turn it off, and it's like, okay, I'm still a little tired, but now I'm out of bed, it's like, okay, I have enough energy now, I can probably start the day. I tried this third method with my old alarm clock I was telling you about, and it has like a radio static. Well, it has like a radio mode, but there was static on the radio, so I would just turn to like max volume, and then it would be like a bomb is going off in my room every time I get up, and it literally just scares me, and I sit up straight in my bed, and I'm like, oh my god, turn that off. So yeah, it's a little bit of a cruel method here, but if you really want to get out of bed, I mean, you'll get used to it in like a week. So yeah, you get scared out of bed, and like, okay, I gotta turn this off, and now, guess what? You're out of bed. So if you're tired of tossing and turning in your bed every morning when you wake up, try one of these methods, one of these 3 methods. And if none of them work for you, I'm very sorry. But they kind of worked for me, so I'm hoping that you can watch this video, and even if none of the ones specifically mentioned work for you, you can get some ideas. It's like, okay, maybe I'll try the music one with the multiple alarm strat so that I can hear music, and then I get up and yeah, try something like that. Try and experiment with it. And that's about it for now. Make sure that you actually apply your knowledge you gained from this video, set your alarm in a specific way, because if you don't, there is literally no point in you watching this video. If you like this video and you can see yourself watching more in the future, you know what to do, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you're looking for some other videos to find some other information that I'm talking about, watch out some of my other videos I've uploaded. They're all really good, I pinky promise. And that's about it for now. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye!